Hey folks, welcome to Flying Badger Outdoors. Today I decided to to make a last minute camp. We were supposed to have some big rain coming, maybe some thunder showers. So I didn't do my usual walk-in. This is one of my, the last time I was here was quite a few years ago, and it was in a hot tent, military bell tent. So I threw something together quick today. It's not your traditional camp, but if it all works out, it should be pretty cool. So I'm just going to show you what I got here. I'll back up first. Because it started to sprinkle earlier, that's why I went to work, and I just wanted to get my tarps up. And I found my old tunnel tent, and I'm going to tarp over top of it because why I stopped using it is because the rubber inside the fly is starting to break down slightly, so I'm scared of it leaking. So this is what I've got, guys. Welcome to Tarp Town. So back where the green one is, we'll go through the tunnel here. This isn't for heat or anything like that. We've got some trays going here for the mosquitoes. And I brought gear that, I usually don't bring. This, inside that army duffel bag, is the stove that I use when I camp the military bell tents. That's the stove I use right here, and the pipes are inside of itself. And once again, this isn't a hot tent. I'm going to put the tunnel tent in here, and I'm going to maybe have the little wood stove out here with a couple sections of pipe, because every time I tell you guys I'm going to have a fire, wind blows or something happens, today we're going to have a fire. So that's the plan. I brought a little bit of dry wood here, a jacket. That's an MRE. This is a folding shovel. There's some dry wood in here actually. Brought my Fisker's axe and all my other regular gears inside there. This is what I put the tunnel tent in. I think it was made by Mountain Equipment or something, I believe. But like I said, the fly is breaking down, and we're running the thermocell. So the flies hasn't been too bad for us. So, you're probably wondering how I got that much gear out here. Well, no, today I did break the rule. I didn't hump it all in. I have an old Chevy truck. I call it my plow truck. Actually, her name is Mary Jane. And I actually loaded Mary Jane with that gear, and I drove out here. So I only had to walk in probably like 500 feet. So today is like a cheater camp, but it was something. It's starting to rain now, so I'm going to go in, and I should have brought some water, but I brought the filter, so I'm just going to go get some at the brook, because the brook is just down here. And I mean just down here. So I'm going to go get that going, and I will probably, this is one of my favorite little places in here, guys. It's just tucked away so nice. And like I said, I did have the 5-man army tent set up here, the military bell tent, but it was, probably 4 or 5 winters ago, and I had to actually build it up here on this side because to make it big enough. So I'm going to be hard pressed to put the tunnel tent in under the green one, I think, to be level. Well, somewhat, just to be comfortable. But it is it's 4 o'clock, I guess. So I'll probably bring you back, and I will bring you back because I'm trying to film a camp here, dumbass. But I think I'm going to take a little break and have myself, sorry guys, a little cup of coffee, and because I haven't been in here in years, I come in and did a little recon, and I brought my little my little badger, which I don't normally do, but I brought this old camel coat, this water, and I got a little badger here. They'll soon be putting away. This I wanted to show you guys. This is an old antique. This is an old antique Coleman lantern case, and I've got a double mantle, newer type lantern in here. But I'm planning on even hanging the lantern here somewhere tonight. So if I did want to video some, I'm gonna have light tonight. And that's just another spare MRE, like I said. So anyways, guys, I'll bring you back once I got the little tunnel tent set up. And yeah, maybe we'll we'll have a fire tonight, guys. We'll just have to, not your traditional setup for sure. I've never set anything up like this before, but anyways, you know what I mean. It says thunder and lightning, so I thought it would be a really cool video if I could get some on on the video. So anyways, enough of me gabbing. I'm gonna go get some water, get some coffee, and yeah, we'll chat back in a bit. Later, guys. Okay, guys, this is the little tent, Mountain Equipment Co-op, and I got it mostly under the tarps. Come up back and show you. You can't see it, but that's the brook down there. And this is our series of tunnel tent and tunnel of tarps. But anyways, my tie bar underneath the tent, it's set up pretty good. I am going to run a little one right here maybe. Oh, and put one here. Yeah, that would help. That's the thing I did forget about this little tent, is that it takes a lot of stakes. But check this out. Right here. This is a tent stake. Just a little bush, but it works. I'm lucky here because the ground is pretty soft. But anyways, I want to show you, like I said today, because I did bring the truck, guys, I brought this, which is, I dug an old dead cedar out of here. And I like to call this thing, when I used it, the bionic duck, because this is what's starting to break down in it. A little bit here and there. But anyways, shot here, but I'm not going to open her up too long. It's got these three-way zippers that are really nice. And I just threw my ruck in there for now. But I really got a nice patch of ground here at this level. And I really forgot. Sorry about that, guys. I really forgot how quick it is to set one of those little buggers up. Or that little one there. I think the only reason I stopped using it was because of the fly. Oh, listen to that rain. So I'm going to finish bundling up camp. And then I'll bring you guys back after I bundle up camp for a quick setup of the stove. I just want you to see the tent here. Just because that's not one that I've used before on video. Anyways, it's Mountain Equipment Co-op. So one of my buddies told me that he's the last guy that when I was using it, he was the last fellow that I camped with in it, and he was telling me it was fairly pricey in its day, and I believe that. It's full fly, it goes right to the ground, so I think we'll be okay. So anyways, I'm going to finish bundling up camp, and then I'm going to set up the little stove, and then we're just going to hang out and wait for some rain. It's raining, it's working with me. So anyways guys, we'll get back in a bit. Okay guys, it's raining. And I'm going to get this set up right quick, just so I can show you. It's in an old army duffel bag. And I've got other odds and ends in there. But we're just going to use... Jesus, I even got paracord in there. That's good stuff. It's a little poker and things. These are the pipes that goes on the side. These are the legs, and these are pieces of the stovepipe. See these little chrome ones? I made because last winter one of my buddies went hot tenting with me, and this was the tent that run me out of this is the stove that run me out of the hot tent. That was the story, was this stove. But he did a way better job. He just fired it small and it got away from me. That's what happened. Now, these stoves are pretty good, but they have a really weird draft system. They have one here. And they also have the same type of draft at the rear. Now I just leave this one closed, and it has a real nice scrape here. It works pretty good. I make sure that's closed. So we just put the legs in quickly. But yes, what I was trying to tell you is I made those little short legs, and that way they can, this same stove can work in either the smoky hut or the iron wall, but we used it in the smoky hut, or my buddy did, I guess. It's also the one I tried to use it in, but well, it got the best of me. So now the beauty of this is we can decide, like this is just accessories here. Supposedly you could put small baked potatoes in here in tin foil, supposedly. I don't know if that's true. I put them on just because of habit. Because see, you can put it flat for your pot, or you can put it like that, which I can still put this pot fine. And then I've got my poker. Now I'm probably going to move the stove probably more towards over here, and I'll probably use this many sections of pipe. So all the spare parts I'm going to throw in the duffel bag. Yeah, it's raining pretty good now, guys. And I made a small little, this is an old oven rack. It's pretty warped now, but because it's round, you sometimes have a hard time, the wood will fall and it doesn't draft well because the draft's high, right? The little titanium stove I have, believe it or not, it's collapsible and it's in pieces. But the next time, well, it'll be fall, but whenever I use it again, I'll show you the actual pull. It pulls crazy good. And this one just doesn't. I mean, I know it's not airtight, but then again, the other one isn't. It shouldn't be either. It's, you put it together in pieces. But anyways, I just bent this around. And it makes quite a difference. It lets the air in. But I think I'm going to center that. And there's one other little thing I wanted to show you guys. You guys were going. I just took a little beaner here. And I brought my Coleman. My buddy Mo. I mean, I call him buddy. He's my brother. He gave me this. It's a double mantle. And later we're going to open that up a bit. If it is safe. If I can find another carabiner, I might even put it on. But anyways, I put this pole here just to help. So, I just want you guys to see the little stove here. And I'm going to move it into its spot where I'm going to have it for later tonight. And it is 6:30. And I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining. And I'm thinking, we got a pretty freaking cozy little camp here. Some freaking dangerous trees though. Look at this one. Right here. Goes up. And it's laying right into that one. Nice, Badger. Don't do what the Badger does. But now the forecast, I know the forecast isn't always right, but it's not supposed to be super windy. But at least it's leaning that way. But yeah, so this was my little plan to have a fire tonight, guys. Finally. So I'm hoping it worked out for us. And I mean, it really, really should. I brought a little bit of wood from home. And I might just take a little walk and gather up some dry stuff while I can. So anyway, guys, we'll check in a bit later. And I'm just going to organize camp a little bit better. I'm pretty happy with the tent organization. It's just this stuff here now, but I wanted to show you the assembly of this. I mean, this one is really fast. And it's a great little stove. You can adjust the legs. Like, I did have to replace one of these though. I'm not going to lie to you. And all I did was put a bolt in it. That's all I did to it. And that worked out pretty good. So, yeah. I'll just take a little through the tunnel of love. Now, if the rain gets too bad later, I just want you guys to know, I'll speak up. But the little camera will be in its case. And like I said, this might be one of my longer videos, guys, because it depends how much footage, I can get tonight. It held out really good for us today, guys. We're fortunate. Fortunate. We got camp set up because, like I was saying before, with those type of tents, that one right there is one type of great little tent for solo, you know. Actually that's not true. Me and my wife, we had a couple old Canadian Army-ish who sleeping mats, Black Betties. Anyway, they were made by Uniroyal, and they're literally made from rubber. And we could put 2 of them in there, like, because they're made sort of like a wedge, so we put one way, one the other way, and actually me and her could sleep side to side, and they're quite cozy actually. So for one person, there's quite a lot of room in there actually. But it was the summertime. Like I said, this is, I don't know if I'd be here if it wouldn't be for the rain. I really pushed myself, but I was due for a camp. Oops, Jesus. I'm trying to keep my channel regular, guys. Like, I'm really trying to keep it, and the rain for me is a big, but like I said, that was a big plus for me to get here and do this today. And because I've been waiting for this for a while, a rain camp. Look at this tree, guys. It is so beautiful in here. I mean, seriously, right now, I can hear it. I can hear it, but the canopy is... But the problem with that is, I always say it takes like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You'll stay dry. But then when it does start in here, you're 20 minutes or 30 minutes when the rain stops. But this keeps dripping. Unless the wind blows, that tends to speed it up. But yeah, so far so good. I'm going to move over our little stove. And I know, yeah, it is iron. Like, I really thought about bringing the little titanium stove and setting it up. But the legs are so short on it, we wouldn't have really saw the fire anyway. And I want to watch some fire tonight. So, that's why I brought this one. The titanium one wouldn't have rusted with the rain. But this one you can kind of see is rusted, and you know what, c'est la vie. Like I said, I use my gear, and I don't use that one so much anymore, and it's a pretty good stove. Like I said, we'll bring it back. This is quite a tree, not to keep sidetracking you guys, but it's an interesting. That's a big old tree. So yeah, we should have light tonight, guys. We should have enough light to video. And like I said, just a bit. Go get a little bit more wood. See, I do that every time. So I'm probably going to go down and see if I get any orange ribbon. Tie some orange ribbon on. But anyways, I will catch back with you guys in a bit. And birds in here, it's nice. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you like my videos, I mean, you know, push like and leave some comments, you know, let me know if it's good or no good, or like I said, this is not the normal camp for anyone. This is just me trying to, you know, I told one of my buddies today, they stopped in home before I was leaving, and I said I've done 3 camps on video on my YouTube channel, 3 or 4 now, actual overnight camps, and only on one of them did I have a fire. I said that kind of bugs me. I said every time I tell my you know, viewers or whatever, I'm going to have a fire, I said either the wind blows, because the wind always seems to blow, and it's dangerous. I mean, there's a lot of, you know. So, this is what I come up with, you know. And yeah, maybe I'm using the truck this time, but I could have bullshitted it and, you know, videoed myself lugging 2 things in, or 2 loads in, but that's not the truth. Like I said, we worked on some greenhouse today, me and the wife, or yesterday more. And today, the Badger headed to the forest. So, we will keep you posted, guys. Hey guys, she's raining now. And I changed the stove. I've got plenty of clearance. We're tarped in pretty good. I hope the tent fly is plenty waterproof. I got a good third of the tent. Well, plus a little bit here on the vestibule there, but that doesn't count because that's away from the tent anyways. I got the lantern all set up. And today, because I brought the truck, when I used to hot tent with the bell tents a lot, I would carry an actual axe, and you know, I'm gonna get all wet. But this baby has been through the mill. I sharpened it twice, and it's just, this is crazy. I burned it off the stove in the hot tent one time, and you can see, well, it's laying out in the rain, and that's why I love it. I mean, some people might say I abuse it. Not really in my mind, because the only metal part is the blade, and it seems to be pretty indestructible for the way I've used it. I'm on my third set on the thermocell. No flies. One shower with the fly dope, like I said. Hot coffee in the rain. I really like this little setup, guys. I put the heater there. It's plenty cool now because it's been a couple hours, but that I won't burn even in the stove. Just, I know it's not inside, but still, that's just, most of my garbage, if I have a stove or something, I'll just burn it because, but anyways, get settled here. There's a certain way I've got to get. But the woods sure is a beautiful place in the rain, guys. As long as you can stay dry. I've been lucky today. I haven't even had to put on my rain gear yet. It's still in my the backpack inside the tent. I'm try to keep the camera under the tarp here. I set this one up, the green one, the little green one you probably already saw. It's more like a diamond configuration to get as much space as I could out of it, and then I decided to put the white one up. And it's just lucky, like I said, I had the truck today, so last minute I threw the white one in. And it's the bigger of the two, so, and here I am under the little tiny one. I got this thing about being cozy, I guess, guys. I think most people do. And tonight, it's a little darker. We're going to sit here and we're going to have us a nice little fire. And like I said, it's a good steady rain. down this tarp here real good. So anyways, we will check in a bit. And I think it'll probably, well, I know it'll be darker earlier tonight. So, we'll have us a little fire. And maybe, if we're lucky, I could run a rope on that tarp and have it so it's not so much ripping on this vestibule, and we'd be able to see the fire from there. So it's just a thought. But anyway, guys, from where I'm sitting, this is exactly my view. And our little bionic duck is over here. I put my my old combat shirt, somehow I got it wet right here, so I put it up here to dry. And I repurposed the MRE bag for my conduits. And for the record, those oatmeal cookies were awesome. Listen to that, guys. Oh, that's what we've been wanting right there. That's what I've been waiting for. Badger likes to play in the rain, guys. And this is the rain. So anyway, guys, like I said, this is probably going to end up being a pretty long video, but I'm going to take advantage of this rain. And I want to share this with you because, guys, if you could be here sitting with me right now, which you are, in a way, just to be so cozy and I'm dry. I mean, I know I got ahead of the weather and I was lucky, but it's like mission accomplished if you're here like this. And I'll show you this here right quick. The tarp is a little bit short, but I think we'll be okay, I'm hoping. Normally I wouldn't have any concerns with this little tent because it was pretty much, I used to say it was bomb-proof, to tell you the truth. And then when I started to see it disintegrate, well then that's when I kind of got chicken shit. But to tell you the truth, I kind of don't do a lot of camping in the, well, I normally don't do a lot in summertime, so that's why I just stopped after I seen it was disintegrating and stuff. But anyways, I'm going to sit here and finish my coffee, and probably a little bit later, when I get things lit up, I will bring you guys back and we'll share this together. I actually did, guys. I sweat once today, a while ago, as I was kind of finishing up camp. I mean, you can see over here. I got the wood and stuff over there. And a nice pathway. So, that's done. But yeah, okay. I'm rambling, but I'm just enjoying the hell out of this. So I'll bring you guys back in a bit, and I'll bring you back earlier if we get some like legit thunder and lightning. Okay guys, until later. Okay guys, as promised, this is a good demonstration for my little dollar store fire cubes too, by the way. Show you how easy it is. You just light it and walk away basically. So basically it hasn't stopped raining since it started. And leave me a couple comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I sure know it's not mainstream what I'm doing here, but if you guys like it, you know, let me know. I will admit I don't normally use the old truck. Normally I don't use the old truck. For this kind of stuff, but you know what? It was worth it. It is relaxing, guys, and this should only make it better. I did use 3 sections of pipe, by the way. And I made this wood it's very I don't know how good this camera's picking it up, guys, so the wood is short, so I build all the fire at this end of the stove. So that we shouldn't have any sparks come up the chimney, but it's been raining so hard for quite a long time, so I think we'll be okay. There. We just throw some of these boards in once in a while. And I brought a little bit of hardwood. you guys can see with a little bit of kindling, like, you know, you could have used some spruce fir. Those little tiny boughs would have worked good. But that's why I use those cubes. Basically, a campfire is the same thing. You light your cube and you walk away from it. You probably got a good 10-12 minutes probably. Oh, we're drawing in some bugs with this light. Yeah, it's pretty close to a campfire, isn't it, guys? Got the old lantern on low. And I think I'm probably going to make a coffee a little later on. And like I said, by adding that grate, it sure adds airflow. Not that it matters, but just forgive me for the noise, okay, guys? We're going to go for a walk here. Basically, I want to see how much of our little camp we can see. Go through the white tarp. Probably with this camera you guys won't be able to see very much. Hear the stove. So we're not very far away. No, our little camp is invisible, guys. It is invisible. So, we're just gonna try to get this camera back into place here. Sorry, guys. I hope that's a pretty good angle. Over the frig, I can feel the heat from here. that till some of that spruce and fir burn up here. Well, it wasn't hot. I thought it would be though. And we'll get a few sparks, guys. But it's kind of in between the two. Tarps, so this is pretty freaking relaxing, guys. I hope the angle's good for you. Oh yeah. Close her up till she stops spitting some many sparks. So yeah, let me know, guys, what you think. Was it a good idea? Or was it crazy? I know from where I am, it's been pretty freaking enjoyable so far. So yeah, I think I'm just going to let this burn down a bit. And make a little coffee maybe. And enjoy the evening. I know the ground here is sure not good for my little lawn chair. There's roots just like ropes, I swear. So anyway, guys, I don't know how much of this you can see or whatever, but I'm going to sit and enjoy this. So I'll get back to you in a bit. Later, guys. Well, morning, guys. It is still raining. I woke up a few times, everything was good. And I decided just to light the little fire this morning. While I was having my morning coffee. I just got up about 20 minutes ago. It's 10 after 8 in the morning. And I had to get up and go to the washroom. So I had to go and make a run. Well, not a run, but So I thought I'd fill up the water bottle while I was down out and about. So I did. I filled the water bottle this morning. I don't know what time the fire went out last night, or I should say the lantern, really. When I went to bed last night, it was pretty warm. I actually took off my t-shirt and I took off my cargos and I slept in my skivvies. And I slept well because all night, every time I woke up, it was raining. So yeah, we're going to have a little coffee here. And I'm in no hurry to pack up today. I think I'm just going to enjoy the day, enjoy the weather, enjoy the rain. And like I said before, guys, if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button. Click the like button if you like them, and the little bell to let you know when there's new ones. So we're just going to have us a little coffee. And say hello to the morning. I really don't think we got any thunder and lightning last night though, guys. Because believe it or not, around camp, I don't sleep real solid. I mean, I sleep well, but I do find two cubes this morning, 2 squares. Usually that never happens, but I did monkey with it, see, so it is kind of my fault, I guess. Anyways, guys, I wanted to just take a little second and mention one of my little subscribers. Her name is Elizabeth, and she watches my videos, and she was asking her dad if he thought that the Badger would do guest appearances. Well, you never know, little Miss Elizabeth, you just never know. But for right now, the Badger just wanted to give you a big shout out. Thank you very much, little woman. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I appreciate it. I've got a grandson, same age as Miss Elizabeth. He is 6. His name is Grayson. And I'm going to tell you guys a little heads up. Grayson and my oldest daughter Melissa, they'll be coming up for a visit soon. And that's another thing, guys, I wanted to mention to you. I do the best I can with my videos, but I do have a little bit of trouble sometimes to get them up on YouTube. It's not the upload part. The upload part is very slow for me, but I don't mind that. It's just a little bit of technical stuff. And anyways, Melissa, my daughter's coming up. So that's why this video is a little bit, the clips are longer. Melissa can help me, you know, do a good job. Try to do a little bit better and straighten out some stuff on my laptop. But yeah. I actually think it's probably empty. But that's good, because you know what? This is a piece of kit here my buddy gave me. My brother Mo. I call him my brother. He gave me this. And we use it. He's got one too also. And we use them sometimes when we go out with the bell tents, but it's pretty much something you got to have a snowmobile or truck camping or something like that, because these are pretty heavy. But for this time, I just wanted to have a nice cozy camp and put on some ambiance. Basically, I did it for myself too, guys. It's not just for video. I just wanted to get out in the rain and have a nice little cozy camp. And you know what? It kept me dry. And it's still dry. And you know what? You wake up in the morning. I really thought for a while though, guys, I wasn't going to be comfortable, because you always think the ground is good. And then once you get in there, you see, oh shit. But every piece of ground, there's an angle, or there's a pitch, or there's a root, or for the most part, so. It doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I wanted to give a little shout out to Elizabeth. She's 6. So hello Elizabeth. Thank you for watching. And like I said, my daughter's coming up. My grandson Grayson. I've got 3 grandsons in total. Sorry, 2 grandsons and a granddaughter. Sorry, Sophie. I got a little granddaughter. Her name is Sophia. I say she's Princess Sophia from the land of Grandpa's heart. Because the kids, my grandbabies, they call me Grandpa. And I love that. It's my own little thing. And they just call me Grandpa. I love that. So I think when my daughter comes up, Melissa, I do think we will be doing a camp, guys. And it's going to be like the whole damn Badger family, pretty much. I'm going to try to get Melissa and Grayson, my grandson, and Axel. The boys are a little bit older. They're like 5 and 6. And I know that sounds young, but those boys have been out with me a few times now, staying overnight. The youngest one, Axel, he has... Well, he sometimes I call him Axel, and sometimes I call him Mike. He likes it when I call him Mike. That little man there is the youngest one of the boys. He's 5. And that little guy right there has slept out with me at least 3 times. And Grayson has slept out with me 3 or 4 times. Oh yes, they each have 3 or 4 times under their belt. The Bell Army tent, they've spent a couple nights in that. Actually, Grayson in the wintertime, 2 nights. And Axel, we had a nice fall camp last year. It was in bird season, so we did that. And yeah, so we're gonna do a camp with the boys, and I just haven't quite figured it out yet, but I've got enough equipment for us all, and I've got hammocks and some small tents, and so we're gonna see what we can do to make us a badger video, family badger video, grandbaby badgers. So anyway guys, I'm gonna just sit around here this morning and relax. And like I said, it's been a good night, and I'm gonna have a coffee, and I'm gonna sit around and enjoy this. Maybe I'll bring you guys back a bit later, and we'll just hang out and relax, because I don't think I'm going to show you anything like I normally do when I pack or pack up the gear, because today everything is wet. So I'm not going to lie to you, because I knew the big rain was coming. Like, I got my rucksack inside with the essentials that'll be dry. I'll put them back in. The tarps in the tent, the outer tent here, the fly, I'll dry all that when I get home, because there's no nice way to do it out here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, guys. We'll catch you back in a bit.